The NRA is suing New York State after gun stores were deemed non-essential by state government amid the coronavirus crisis. New York's position on gun stores differs from federal guidelines released last week, which include gun stores and manufacturers on a list of, quote, critical infrastructure. This prompted New Jersey's Governor Murphy to reopen gun stores, but by appointment only. All right, I want to bring back tonight's A-plus panelist, Bob Bianchi. He's a former prosecutor and defense attorney. Bob, give me first your legal opinion on this. I think it's very telling that both Pennsylvania and New Jersey reopened the gun stores. The federal government's been behind that, and New York seems to be an outlier. What are your thoughts?
It's a fascinating constitutional time, Bill, because what's happening is that the government, as I've said before, has the right to be able to suspend civil rights so long as there's a rational relationship and the regulations are curtailed specifically to that need. What I believe Governor Murphy and others have realized is that, yes, there is a legitimate argument that guns are needed for protection in a time of potential unrest. And so we're going to reopen them, but we're going to narrow down so there's no social interactions that could cause a diminishing, if you will, of the public safety and welfare.
Do you think that the NRA then does have a case against Cuomo and New York State?
Yeah, I think they do. I think, in fact, they're going to point to those jurisdictions which they're going to say, and here's the argument I'd be making. Hey, social distancing, all those protections from the CDC, they're all important. But the Second Amendment is enshrined in the Constitution itself. And in a particular time of unrest, people have a right to be able to get weapons in order to protect their safety, their homes, and their families. And the government has stopped that from happening. I think the NRA has a good case.
Civil liberties and public health, not mutually exclusive. I think we'll be seeing some First Amendment lawsuits coming down the pike soon enough, too. Thank you, Bob. Always good to talk to you. Enjoy the weekend. We'll see you next week.
Same to you, Bill.